Is it time to buy or sell Marathon stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Marathon. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 22nd of August, 2025, our system has classified Marathon as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.38. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 13.03% since we initially identified Marathon as a buy candidate 30 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.43% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 11.37% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 1.44% to positive 15.50%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 19.62%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate from negative 16.57% to positive 23.47% over the next year. This would place the future price between $161.14 and $238.47. Our latest daily update for Marathon includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for Marathon Stock Price After Friday Trading. The Marathon stock price gained approximately 0.5% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025. It rose from $192.24 to $193.14. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated nearly 3%, with a low of $193.14 and a high of $198.75. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by over 4% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also rose on the last day, alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 325,000 more shares were traded compared to the previous day. Overall, 2 million shares changed hands for approximately $379,800,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $201.61, while the lowest price was $115.10. Currently, the price is just over 4%, or $8.47, below the 52-week high, and about 12.65%, or $27.97, below the all-time high recorded on the 5th of April, 2024, when the price peaked at $221.11. Marathon Petroleum has exhibited inconsistent yet generally upward trading trends into late September. The stock closed at $180.28 on September 12th, increased to $190.87 by September 23rd, and concluded September 29th at $196.47, despite a slight pullback on that day. Corporate developments this quarter include a significant sale of Marathon shares by market commentator Joe Terranova, along with a firm confirmation that third-quarter results and a conference call are scheduled for November 4th. This upcoming event is likely to create near-term volatility. Within the industry, refiners are navigating robust fossil fuel earnings while simultaneously investing in lower carbon initiatives. This situation presents both opportunities and capital allocation risks for Marathon. In the short term, anticipate that trading headlines and the November earnings report will influence the stock's movements. Analyst reactions, refining margins, and any shifts in guidance will swiftly impact both price and market sentiment. Over the long term, Marathon's share performance will rely on refining margins and crude oil prices. Its execution in diversifying towards low-carbon options, regulatory decisions, capital expenditure strategies, and the ability to maintain consistent cash returns to shareholders. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 3rd of October 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned MPC an overweight rating, along with a hold action. On Friday, the 26th of September 2025, it was reported that UBS rated MPC as buy with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 9th of September 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned MPC an outperform rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of July 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned MPC an outperform rating, but with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 11th of July 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank rated MPC as outperform with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Marathon stock a general neutral rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. However, for return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Marathon. The Marathon stock currently holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal emerging from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this creates a general buy signal for the stock, resulting in a positive forecast. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at around $194.58. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at approximately $181.49. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will signal a sell. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact the near-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, September 26, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 2.79%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 6 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 28 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 31 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 107 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 98 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Marathon. Marathon finds support from accumulated volume at $185.46. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. The stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with substantial trading volume, the associated risk is considered medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $5.61 between its high and low, representing a change of 2.90%. In the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 2.06%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Marathon, let's first cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. The PE ratio we are observing is within a normal range, often associated with companies that have established histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $3. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Marathon. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Marathon is at $196.44. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, This could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Marathon encounters its first support level at $185.46. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Marathon from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of August, 2025, Benson Molly R. executed an insider purchase of 10,879 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Benson Molly R. also executed an insider sale of 10,879 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Benson Molly R. further executed an insider sale of 10,879 shares of employee stock options. On the 1st of August, 2025, Mann and Marianne T. conducted an insider sale of 908 shares of common stock. On the 3rd of July, 2025, Rucker Tim K.W. executed an insider sale of 7,392 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 18.841. In total, insiders purchased 97,606 shares and sold 50,163 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $184.76, reflecting a decrease of 4.34%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal derived from a pivot top identified 5 days ago. Is Marathon stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with an overall positive trend, indicate that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Marathon stock to perform well in the near future. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock from a hold to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 6th of October, we anticipate Marathon to open higher by $1.87, beginning trading at $195.01. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.